everyone, it's the Modern Day Nana. Okay, well, we are going to be making some ghosts. I've been playing around, and I started a few things, so I wanted you to kind of join in with me, and I wanted to show you how I was beginning, and then how they end up, especially this one. So I have got just one of those little signs from the Dollar Tree. This just happens to be an Easter one, I believe. And what I'm doing is I took a mop. We'll see if I have enough. I have a little bit extra from a different one, but these are the mop heads that you can get at Dollar Tree. So for this project, we have a mop head. We have one of these signs, just, you know, one that's arched. Doesn't matter what's on it. So an arch sign. We just need some glue, and I'm sure you could use different kinds of glue on this. I am using this low temp little hot glue gun, but you could use, you know, a high temp, or probably if you had some dry time, different kinds of glue. Now what I had to do with this, because it is so big, I had to do like a half, like one strand here, one strand here. Oh, also, I'm using, now you could use felt or whatever. Remember this ribbon that they had? I think they've had it the last couple of Halloweens, and I actually decorated my Christmas tree with they had purple and orange, I think, the black, what other color? That might have been it, but it's like a velvet. I hope they have it again this year. So that actually is what I was using for the mouth and nose. Oh, I have one done. Let me show you. And I went ahead and did the front and the back. Now, I didn't think on this one, and I didn't put the hanger on it in time. I did on this one. See, I put the hanger on it before I started putting the mop on it. So I wanted to show you how I was doing it, though. But this is the finished product. I'm not sure yet if I want to leave this or cut it straight. I think I kind of like leaving it. So this is the that velvet ribbon, okay? And like I said, that one's a little wonky because I didn't think about putting the hanger on it. But see, we don't have that problem with this one. Okay, let me show you real quick what I was doing. So I just kind of started basically at the top, you know, just kind of the middle of the top. It doesn't have to be perfect. And I just put down, you know, like a string of glue. And then I tried to make sure this was twisted nicely at the top, and just lay it down. And really, after you get the first one down, I just kind of pushed up when I, oh, here, my arm's in the way. Pushed up when I put the glue on it, because you want to make sure that you're covering your board. So just kind of push, you know, just kind of push it in. You could paint this if you wanted. You know, start out with just a paint it white or something, go over it. I didn't on this one, and I think it's just fine. You know, it's this mop head, so it's thick. And then I just continued all the way until I got done. Now when we get to the middle, we will just have to kind of piece it in there to where you'll end up with the last one just being one straight one down. I won't bore you with this step. Let me get this done and I'll come back and show you how we finish it, okay? But yeah, that's all we're gonna do. Just, see how we can make sure these stay together. So let's do one more together. Just start up here at the top. This little glue gun is nice. I don't remember why I got it out. Maybe I couldn't find my big one or something. But it's so nice because you can just, my fingers are probably so calloused from burning myself on that hot glue gun. You can just stick your fingers right in here if you don't want to wear those finger protectors and all that. And it's, it's not very hot really. It's warm. Not to me anyway. Like I said, you might want to wear finger protectors even with this just warm one. It's not real hot. If you're not used to it, but I've been using a glue gun for so long. Oh, let me tell you what though. When you burn yourself with the hotter temperature one, you still know it. You know it. So see, I'm just going around the whole thing. So I think we might get by with front and back. And you wouldn't have to. The reason I was doing the front and back, I was thinking it'd be cute as a door hanger, and you could see it from, the outside and the inside if you have a door that's got glass. But if you were just going to put it on the wall as a wall hanging, you wouldn't have to do the front and back. Certainly not. Wouldn't really be any point in doing, both sides, unless you just wanted to. So let me get this done, or get it close to the end, and then I'll come back and show you how we finish it up, okay? We got this done. And now, here's what I did to the bottom. I just started, now this is doubly thick because we did the other side too. But it makes it cute, nice and fringy. I just took and undid the strands, okay? So just undo all your strands. And do them, as full as you want. I left like 2 together, but you could, if you wanted it real full, you could take them all apart. It would just make it thicker. And it's just, you can just sit and do it. It's no big deal. And then you come up with this nice full fringe on the bottom of your ghost. And I think I'm going to leave mine and see how I like it. I can always cut it off later. Now I'm going to take this ribbon, but somewhere I have a little piece of felt, but I like this velvet ribbon. And you can do the eyes any way you want. You can just get on the internet and look up ghost faces. If you need some inspiration, you could do anything you want. I think I'm just going to kind of leave mine traditional. I'm going to cut down because this is wire, which is really nice, but these are my good scissors, so I don't want to cut wire with them, because yes, they will get really dull. Okay, I'm just going to cut a piece out here, and I think I'll just go around it. So we'll just freehand it, but if you're not comfortable with that, get yourself a pattern, and you can make a template. out of a piece of cardboard, or, lay it down, draw it out, and that's a little jagged, and then, just cut it out. Let me see, do we want those for the eyes? Probably what I'll do, so the eyes are about the same size. I will just, you can't really see that, but I just laid the one I just cut on top. I can see it. And I'm just going to cut around it so the eyes are about the same size. And then, yeah, if you've got little kids and you think this might be too scary with the face, you could do a smiley face. You could do, a little girl or boy ghost. You could put, a ribbon up here, tie a ribbon up here, or glue a ribbon up here. That'd be cute. So there's lots of variations you could do with it. But I just thought this was a cute idea. I had these boards, so I was just trying to use some of what I had. So next time I go, I'm going to go ahead and pick up a couple more of those mop heads, because I ran out, and they're good for a lot of, a lot of different projects. I'm just going to put a little bit of my hot glue and, stick it down. And again, it doesn't have to be super perfect. That one seems bigger, but we'll leave it. It's okay. Maybe this was the other eye. Yep. I'm going to pull it off real quick. I think this was maybe the one for the mouth. There. So that was super easy, and that gives you a really cute, pretty neutral, pretty neutral ghost. Okay? And when I get the projects done, I'll show them all to you, because I just wanted to do like a variety of ghosts that you could get the stuff at the Dollar Tree to do on this video. But yeah, let me see. Okay, I'll show them to you in more long distance when we finish up with the other projects. All right, so let me see. Let me regroup here, and then we'll get to our second ghost project. Okay, project 2. Here is one of these little plastic arch frames from the Dollar Tree. And I thought, you know what, I was just looking around for stuff that had an arch, like the project we did with the little plaque. So I was thinking this would be really cute if we could make it into a ghost. And there are lots of things we could do, guys, but we already have the shape. So I thought, well, let's just work with what we've got. We don't have to make this, rocket science. And let's just take a piece of, this is kind of creamy colored. You could do plain white if you wanted. And if I don't like this, I might go back and do it white. But I'm just cutting out, this is cardstock. And I just buy like a pack of cardstock at Walmart or somewhere like that. They have a variety of colors. Okay, so I just cut out some, I just had a piece of black cardstock, and I just cut out some circles. Now, let's look and see what we think here. Do we want this, do we want our ghost face to be bigger or smaller? I think we could go a little smaller. I these both out together, so I'm going to do the same thing. Just cut them down, just go around them. Like I said, I just freehanded this stuff. Alright, I think that's cute, but now, do we want them down more? Oh, you know what I've got? I think you can get these kinds of things at Dollar Tree. This is actually from an old set that my mom had. And I was just going to stick these right here. So we're doing you know, pretty plain, but I have a lot of stuff that's pretty out there as far as colors and stuff for Halloween, so we can definitely mix and match if we wanted to. But we're just making this stuff easy. Anybody can do it. You know, and you can find the materials easily. You wouldn't have to have these. You could just write it on there. You could stencil it on there. Yeah, I think I like the eyes up a little bit. Okay, I'm just going to put a little bit of glue on it and stick them down. Okay. And this is a fun project you could do with the kids too. Hopefully you can find these frames, but you could put this, you know, you could put this in any frame. I just like that it was arched, so it, you know, gave the appearance. So let's go ahead and put this back in with the glass now that we've got that down. And we're going to have to put our letters on the outside. I think that'll work. Let me see. Let's get this laid down. Okay, so we have our little ghost. Now see, this has got a ledge on it. So honestly, we wouldn't even have to glue these down. Look. That is adorable. Really simple, really cute. Just to add a little something, something. Okay? Yeah, that's cute, just like that. You know, I want to get crazy with the bows and the ribbons and all that, but you don't have to. I'm trying to be conservative on this. You could stick these together, you know, just make it like boo, like that. That's cute. Or you could spread them apart. And I think they have tiles like this at Dollar Tree. Look how easy that is. Now, if you wanted to, you could make crazy eyes or fancy eyes, or I'm just leaving it plain. I think that's really cute. Okay, well that was easy. That was project 2. All right, let's get to project 3. Okay, I have got one of these frames that was also from the Dollar Tree. And I took the paper out, not sure what I did with that, but what I was thinking was I just took a piece of black scrap or cardstock, made it the size I needed it, and then I took, let me find it here, here he is, I just took an old book page, and this one happens to be, you know, kind of yellowed already. Now we could go around it and you know, grunge it up. Now, there's lots of things you could use if you wanted to grunge your paper up a little bit. You could use tea, which I use a lot. It does get your paper wet. I usually just will do a tea, like a tea bag or some strong tea. This is just, I got a set of brushes off of Amazon. This one's just dedicated to, you know, doing the aging around. I use this a lot. It's just that the antique wax from Waverly that you use over chalk paint. So that's an option. Yeah, and any kind of ink. I don't even know. Let's see if these are even good. Yep, it's got a little bit on there anyway. So, see, I'm just gonna, boy, that thing is, it's pretty sharp, but it's got a little. So I'm just gonna go around the edges. I've got you guys at the wrong angle for this video. I'll change it to my left-hand side next time. But see how I just distressed it a little? Not even a lot. It's not showing up in the camera as much as, oh yeah, there it's showing up some. Just a little, you know. Everything you do to it like that, it just gives it a little bit more dimension. And then I'm just going to use my good old glue stick and stick it onto the back. I just went ahead, I just used a marker and made the eyes and the nose. And again, I'm not measuring here. Okay. And then let's just pop this back in our frame. It just slides in the top where I got that out of. Oh my goodness. Look how cute and look how simple that was. So any old book will do. You know, anything you've got, you could use a piece of scrapbook paper. You could make it, you know, any color you wanted. I just had this, I thought the book page would be cute. So that's what I did. And yeah, I like these frames. I kind of like this floating thing. Now there's a ledge down here too. So if we wanted to, you know, we could do something. Or I haven't got my Halloween stuff out yet, but we could stick some little spiders or, you know, what have you, down in the bottom. But I just wanted to show you this. So pick up these frames. Look how, that literally took us no time at all, guys. And that little ghost is super duper cute. Okay, I've got one more project for you. Let me get that together. All right. This pot of water was just coming to a boil. I don't know that we need it that hot. We're going to let it cool off a minute. I just went around and picked, grabbed some of the miscellaneous candles I had. Again, we're using white. I had these cute little candles. They're little utility candles that you can get in a pack at Dollar Tree. These, I don't know if they have them all the time. I had gotten these last year around Christmas time. So, let me see. These, I think these are the same, although maybe they're not. Let me see, but I think these came from there. Anyway, whatever candles you have. These, 39 cents. I don't even know. I've had these for literally years and years and years. It would make cute ones. I think I must have, oh, they're broke. They were party light candles. We might try them anyway. I want to get rid of them. Literally, just any candles you have. And what we're going to do is we're going to make scary ghosts, okay, by warming them up and kind of stretching them, well, you know. Now this is a oven. The pan I'm pouring this hot water in is, you know, oven safe. It's like a casserole dish. Let me move this so I don't spill it on myself. And let's just set our candles down in here. and let them start getting soft. We'll just do a variety, okay? Let's just throw some in here and see. Let's take these ones that are broken and let's see if they kind of mend themselves a little bit. They might not, but nothing ventured, nothing gained, right? We're making ghosts here, guys. All right, let me go ahead. Oh, I hate to mess these up. There's three nice ones. Let's just do these for now, okay? Oh boy, they're melting. Okay. I might have got my water too hot. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Cool. You're fine. I've got a close lens on it. Oh, look how cool that is, guys. These had already been lit once, but you know, that's alright. Okay, so I let them cool down, and I've got a paint pen. I'm not sure where I got this. It says water-based, marks on anything. So I'm just going to, again, just freehand and make some little eyes and a little mouth. And that is adorable. Now I've just got, this is a plastic bowl, I think, but you can get black bowls, I know, at Dollar Tree. I think I might have gotten this one at Walmart. But I'm just going to put like my little ghost family in this bowl. Now this is Epsom salts. I know you can get white sand at Dollar Tree. You could probably get Epsom salt too, honestly. So I just poured some Epsom salt, but white sand, or it wouldn't, you know, it doesn't have to be white. You can make it any color you want. His face is a little wonky, but that's okay. And then, you know, if you wanted to, just keep your paint pen handy, and as it burns down, if you want to, you know, you could make another face on her if you didn't burn them all the way down and you had them for another time. That is so cute. One more. Okay. And I just have my old brass candlesticks I've had forever. I literally think I got them at a home interior party. Who knows how many years ago. But there's those little guys. We'll light them up. We'll light them up at the end. And then here are these guys. I'm just going to put them in. I have like a set of, I think, 6 of these. My twisty candle turned out cool, but I'm not going to put a face on it. We can use it in something else. But these are awesome. You can kind of put them to where they look like they're intertwining. That's cute. Ah! Oh, you know what? He needs to be in front. I think that's the thing. I'm trying to... I'll put the screen back. There we go. Well, these little ghost guys are adorable, aren't they? So pretty much everything Dollar Tree. You can put your little candles in anything. These little guys are cute. This was super duper easy, and he turned out really cute. I went ahead and on this one, I went ahead and just took a little dab of glue and glued those on because I wanted them up a little higher. And I don't know if you can see it, I went back in and grunged that up a little bit like we did our other ghosts because I thought it was just too bright. But these are just some easy projects you can do. The mop head and the, just one of the arched plaques, whatever, doesn't matter what it says. Or, you could cut it out of cardboard too. So, yeah, just a mop head. And all the other stuff. So I think this is a good start. Let me shut off the lights real quick. Oh, spooky! Let me see, can you get a good look at this? That's adorable. All right, so I'm the Modern Day Nana. Tell me which one you like the best. And I have got some more really cool ghost projects in the making that are all vintage. Just junk I had or vintage stuff I've collected that I wanted to make something out of. So, okay, so that will be next video. I'll go ahead with the ghost theme and we'll do vintage ghosts DIYs next time. Alright, so you guys like and subscribe, and I will see you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.